The CPIM exam tests your knowledge of production and inventory management through two parts. The first part focuses on the basics like demand management and inventory control, while the second part covers advanced topics such as master scheduling and supply chain management. It includes key areas like understanding supply chains, forecasting, planning resources, production scheduling, and managing day-to-day operations. The goal is to assess how well you can apply these concepts to real-world situations, focusing on both the theory and practical aspects of production management. The CPIM exam validates a professional's knowledge of production, inventory, and supply chain planning concepts. It follows the APEX V7.0 standard and consists of one comprehensive exam with 150 questions completed over 3.5 hours. The test includes both scenario-based and conceptual multiple-choice questions. Candidates must score at least 300 out of a 200 to 350 range to pass. The exam is delivered online or at person view centers and conducted in English. The CPIM exam covers 5 core domains that reflect how supply chains plan, execute, and optimize operations. It starts with supply chain fundamentals, then moves into resource planning topics like MPS, MRP, and capacity planning. Execution and control assess scheduling, dispatching, and shop floor coordination, while inventory management focuses on EOQ, ROP, and service levels. The final domain emphasizes continuous improvement through Lean Six Sigma and performance measurement to ensure ongoing operational excellence. This section highlights the key study resources needed for CPIM success, including the APEX Learning System, the CPIM Exam Content Manual, and the APICS Dictionary for terminology clarity. Learners are encouraged to use practice tests and simulations to build confidence and identify weak areas. A real student case shows how consistent daily study, weekend reviews, and weekly mock tests helped achieve certification in just 90 days. The message is simple: disciplined study and the right materials significantly improve exam performance. This slide explains the 4 major types of questions commonly seen in exams. Conceptual questions check your understanding of definitions and core theory, while application-based questions test whether you can use concepts in real business situations. Calculation-based questions focus on numeric logic and formulas, requiring accuracy and speed. Scenario-based questions are more complex and ask you to think through multi-step situations to choose the best decision. Understanding these patterns helps you identify what the question is really asking and respond correctly. These keywords help you understand what the exam is really asking. Increase, decrease impact signals a cause and effect question about how a change affects operations. Primary most likely asks you to choose the option with the highest practical impact, best versus. First step focuses on identifying the most immediate action rather than the ideal long-term solution. Trade-off terms highlight questions where two objectives such as cost and service must be balanced. Effective time management is critical during the CPIM exam, where 150 questions must be completed in 210 minutes, giving roughly 1 point for minutes per question. Successful candidates skip long calculation questions at first, mark doubtful items for review, and use option elimination to narrow choices quickly. In one case, a learner who completed 3 full-timed mock tests before the actual exam improved their score by 12 to 15%, showing how practice under exam conditions boosts both speed and accuracy. A structured 3-phase study plan helps candidates build mastery steadily. During the foundation phase, learners read all modules in sequence and focus on understanding core definitions, models, and relationships. The practice phase strengthens application skills through topic-wise MCQs, short quizzes, and careful review of explanations to identify weak areas. In the final prep phase, candidates take full-length mock exams under real conditions, revise all key formulas, diagrams, and terms, and rely on keyword flashcards to reinforce quick recall before the exam. This section provides a quick formula and concept checklist to strengthen exam readiness. Candidates should be comfortable applying EOQ, ROP, OEE, CPL-CPK, and inventory turns in scenario-based questions, as these formulas frequently appear in CPIM exams. It's important to recognize when to use each formula, especially under time pressure, and to interpret results rather than simply calculate them. Understanding critical racial logic also helps in scheduling and priority decisions, making these concepts essential for fast and accurate exam performance. Many learners struggle in CPIM prep because they study topics in isolation instead of connecting concepts across modules. A major pitfall is skipping the APICS dictionary, which leads to confusion with precise terminology used in exam questions. Candidates often waste time over practicing math even though it represents less than 20% of the exam, while the real challenge lies in understanding why a particular method or decision is correct. A structured revised test discuss routine has proven far more effective, with cohort groups achieving significantly higher pass rates than individuals studying alone. Mock exams help learners build real exam readiness by first identifying their weak areas through an initial baseline test. The second mock allows refinement of strategy, especially time management and option elimination skills. The final mock serves as a full simulation to strengthen pacing and boost confidence under pressure. Taking at least 3 timed mock tests significantly improves familiarity with question patterns. This structured practice ensures a smoother and more controlled CPIM exam experience. Effective revision relies on quick recall tools like online quizzes, flashcards, and mind maps that reinforce key CPIM concepts. Learners benefit from repeatedly testing themselves and reviewing terminology to strengthen long-term memory. Group discussions further deepen understanding by exposing learners to different perspectives. A cohort using the revised test discuss method achieved a 90% pass rate, proving the power of structured revision. This approach ensures stronger recall and better exam confidence. On exam day, ensure you arrive early, complete ID checks, and settle into a calm mindset before starting. Use the first few questions to establish your rhythm and flag any uncertain ones for review later. Maintain steady pacing and never leave a question blank, since there's no negative marking. Many candidates succeed with a 2-pass strategy, first answering easy items, then returning to analytical ones, which is shown to boost time efficiency by about 20%.